If at first you don't succeed, try 84 more times. The latest WikiLeaks email dump reveals Hillary Clinton's campaign tried 85 different taglines before settling on Stronger Together. Suffice to say, Don Draper does not work for the campaign. Here are some of the catchy phrases. She's got your back. A force for families. No quit. Renewing our basic bargain. A better bargain for all. Time for a better bargain. A new bargain we can count on. I'm not sure if she wants to be president or own a dollar store. A stronger America, one family at a time. Well, that won't take forever, will it? Progress for the rest of us. Making America work together. That one came out of a White House team-building exercise. Your future, your terms. Secure the future. Whatever you say, John Connor. Keep moving. Don't turn back. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Sam, what do you think? Those were just a sampling of the 84 slogans. Does this tell you that the Hillary campaign is a little bit overanalyzed?
Yeah, I feel like Crazy Eddie might have been writing some of those slogans. She's crazy.
Well, do you think she came up with the best one? Better together. It's a little boring, but
I guess it's better than the bargain we promised you, or whatever the other one was,
yeah.
or I'm with her. Yes, the one with the cankles, or I don't know. There were a whole bunch of whole bunch of possible.
She does have two. I'm with her.
Yeah.
And Better Together. Right?
I didn't know that Better Together was the thing until this article. I also love that the article was like buried in the WikiLeaks emails. Something that nobody saw was this email.
Yeah.
Nobody saw any of them because nobody's been reporting on any of the WikiLeaks emails anyway.
I don't. How did that happen? They just you know, the press is ignoring that, right?
Trump said a bad word on a bus.
That's right.
So.
I knew something happened to get our attention. KT, I think I was wrong. Stronger Together. That's what it was. Did you notice I said that wrong?
Yeah.
I said Better Together, but I got mixed up because
look, there were so many of them. I mean, now you know why these campaigns cost so much. You want to know what you're spending your money on.
Yes.
Don't be stuff like this. You have to poll test it, and you have to have focus groups to tell you which one makes the most sense. The one I liked, though, was give it your best shot. I mean, give it your best shot? What is this, like is it an assassination attempt or a Donald Trump golf course?
Or like Pat Benatar or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then the one she didn't use, which was the only one that would made any sense, was the Ronald Reagan one.
Which was what?
Our time is now.
Our time, and he used that.
That actually was
Wait a minute, didn't Reagan also use Trump's slogan?
Yeah, no, here's what nobody realizes.
Here we go.
And in fact, I mentioned this once to Trump, and he understood. He chose Make America Great Again because that was Reagan's 1980 campaign theme. I mean, I have my own 1980 Reagan buttons that says Make America Great Again. Oh. And Trump says that he did it because, you know, Reagan was an outsider, Trump was an outsider. Reagan was dismissed as a TV star, same with Trump. Reagan didn't know anything about foreign policy. What did he know about economic policy? And yet Reagan turned out to be one of the greatest presidents in modern times. So I think Trump tried to sort of connect with that.
That wasn't Reagan's original slogan.
It was in 1980.
No, that was one of them. The original one was Jimmy Carter's a fruit.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's similar. Now, Trump could use something like that, right? Or, I mean, I think Make America Great Again, obviously it works.
It is, yeah.
But do you think he went through 85 slogans like Hillary did?
No, he seems like a guy. He's a little too ADD for that. We all need a slogan. I have one.
Yeah. What is your personal slogan?
I apologize. This normally works. Yeah, I think that she's probably more indecisive and obsessed with sounding right, and he's more just the type of guy that spits it out and says it. So the thing that makes it simple for him and easy is also the thing that gets him in trouble because he just spits it out and says it.
Yes.
So no, he probably went through one other one which was just totally unacceptable.
I mean, I find she's very, obviously everything she does, people say she's very scripted, but in these debates, people kept saying, oh, she's doing great in the debates, she's a great debater. But to me, I don't know, I've been watching these, I feel like she's just been repeating herself. She debated the same way 3 times in a row. Did you think that?
Yeah, but I just think that her natural charisma bubbles over. You know,
Don't you think she sort of stopped being human about 20 years ago?
Yeah.
And had to learn now how to be human and how to laugh in the right way?
She's dressed like that guy at the end of the Twilight Zone, you know, how to better serve humans.
But she comes off more convincing when she's actually doing the robot, which she did in the Wednesday debate. Like, she didn't try to laugh, really.
Right.
She was kind of like just cold, spitting out the machine-ready kind of critiques, which is more convincing than her trying to act with her fellow humans.
Well, that's it. People say we don't want these robotic candidates. We can't stand the sound bites. We don't love the packaged, deal and everything. But then she goes and she debates that way, and everyone says, well, she's fantastic. She's a great debater.
Well, I mean, she's debating against Donald Trump, so I mean, it's a question of contrast. I think a lot of people would look like good debaters when debating against Donald Trump. He's just this weird creature who's unlike. This may come as news to you. You're furrowing your brow as if Donald Trump is a normal person.
He's not normal.
Tom, he's
not definitely
normal.
out there, and I don't even think he's a good debater. I sit there watching it, and I think he should have said this, he should have said that. I don't think he's making good debate points, but at least he's real, right? I feel like there's something that I'm surprised that when, after these debates, that his numbers don't go up, because I feel like he's talking like a normal person.
Well, a normal person who talks, who starts off a paragraph here and then moves to a completely different continent here and then kind of goes here.
Even that's what I do. Did you ever watch this show?
Yes, you're not running for president. There's kind of a
it.
difference there, right?
Okay.
So, for him, it was always the problem, and this came up in the debates, is what happens when he has 2 uninterrupted minutes, where he has to complete a thought.
Yeah.
I mean, even on stuff that I tend to agree with him more than I do with Hillary Clinton. I think Hillary Clinton's more of an international interventionist than I would like to be, for example. But I have no idea where he's going. They're talking about Aleppo and Mosul and kind of moving this border
You're
over
going to
here.
be so bored when this is over. Don't you think?
How do you mean? Oh, yeah, like it's over and
Oh
I
my
have
gosh,
to...
it's over. We're going to have to go back to Washington.
What are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
She's masterful, though, because one thing she's really good at, I like Trump, but it's fun to watch her just kind of throw little jabs, knowing that he's not going to be able to hold back. Like he's eventually going to
debate.
have a cigar.
The choked bit in Mexico. That was just like, boop.
He doesn't. He goes for the bait every time.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Okay,
Well,
moving
I think
on.
he was better this time. Though.
You thought so?
Yeah.
Well, I still think he goes
She
for
didn't
it.
shimmy. When he takes the bait, she goes like this.
Yeah.
She
They're a little too flirty,
That's
though,
her
as far as I'm
tell.
concerned.